Welcome to Eureka Math. This is Module 2, Lesson 9, and our objective today is to fluently multiply multi-digit whole numbers using the standard algorithm to solve multi-step word problems. So we are continuing to work on multi-digit multiplication, but we are now going to incorporate those skills in some word problems. So let's go to our problem set and write your name on your paper. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 problems, okay? So let's get started. Number 1. An office space in New York City measures 48 feet by 56 feet, okay? So there we go. 48 feet by 56 feet. It sells for $565 per square foot, which is the total cost of the office space. So square foot means that we have to find the area, okay? And you know that area equals length times width. So first we're going to have to multiply 48 times 56 in order to find the area. Okay, so I'm going to do that right here. 48 times 56. 6 times 8 is 48. Carry the 4. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 4 is 28. Now the tens place. 5 times 4 is 40. Carry the 4. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 4 is 24. And then I've got 8, 6, and 2. So the area equals 2,688 feet squared. Okay, now it sells for $565 per square foot. What is the total cost of the office space? So I'm going to have to multiply again the area, 2,688 times $565, and 5 times 8 is 40, carry the 4, 5 times 8 is 40, carry the 4, oops, 5 times 6 is 30, plus 4 is 34, wait a minute, I think I made a mistake, let me go back. 5 times 4 is 40, carry the 4. 5 times 4, 8 is 40, plus 4 is 44. I did make a mistake. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 4 is 34. Carry the 3. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13. Okay, now the tens place, add my 0. 6 times 8 is 48. Put my 6 in there. I'm going to erase those so I don't get confused. Okay. 6 times 8 is 48, plus 6 is 54. Carry the 5. 6 times 6 is 36, plus 5 is 41. Carry the 4. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 4 is 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, and now the hundreds place. I'm going to erase these on top so that no one gets confused. And now 5 times 8 is 40. Carry the 4. 5 times 8 is 40, plus 4 is 44. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 4 is 34. Carry the 3. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3 is 13. And the 5 and the 5 here, look. There we go. I've got the same number, 13440, 13440, so I know I did both of those right. Now I add 0, 12, carry the 1 is 9, plus 8, 11, carry the 1 is 5, 1. And the correct label is money because we're trying to figure out how much it costs. So we're talking about office space at the value of $1,518,009 $508,920. That is one piece of expensive property, but New York City, so that's probably about right. Well, okay, number 2. Gemma and Leah are both jewelry makers. Gemma made 106 beaded necklaces. Leah made 39 more necklaces than Gemma, which means 106 plus 39 is 15, carry the 1 is 4, 145, okay? So Leah made 145 and Gemma made 106. Each necklace they made has exactly 104 beads on it. How many beads did both girls use all together while making their necklaces? So Leah made 145 necklaces, Gemma made 106. So we can add those two. $251 necklaces altogether. And each one has 104 beads on it. So we're going to take that 251 and we're going to multiply it by 104 to see how many beads they used. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. Carry the 2. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2 is 10. Then I'm going to skip the 10s and I'm going to go right to the 20s. 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 2 is 2. Now I skipped the 10s, but when I went straight to the hundreds, I did add 2 zeros, okay? 4, 0, 1, 6, 2. Beads. Okay. At a recent craft fair, Gemma sold each of her necklaces for $14. Leah sold each of her necklaces for $10 more. Who made more money at the craft fair? How much more? Well, it depends on how many they sold, but let's assume they sold all of them. So 106, and she sold hers for $14. And 145 for $10 more, which would be $24, right? Who made more money at the craft fair? So we're going to have to find these answers first. This is G for Gemma, and this is, who is it? Leah, right? And L for Leah. So 4 times 6 is 24, carry the 2. 4 times 0 is 0, plus 2 is 2. 4 times 1 is 4. Now the 10s, 6, 0, 1. And then add 4, 8, 4, 1. That's how much she made. And Leah, 4 times 5 is 20, carry the 2. 4 times 4 is 16, 17, 18, carry the 1, 5, then 10, here 8, 9, and 2. Then add 0, 8, 14, 3. Okay, ooh, lots more. So Leah sold each of her necklaces for $10 more than Gemma, which is $24. How much more did she make altogether? Now we're going to subtract. $1,996 more. Okay. So first of all, let's answer the whole question, right? Leah made $1,996 more than Gemma. Okay, number 3. Peng bought 26 treadmills for her new fitness center at $1,334 each. Then she bought 19 stationary bikes for $749 each. How much did she spend on all of her new equipment? Okay, so each treadmill cost $1,334. So I'm going to multiply those treadmills and by 26. So 6 times 4 is 24, carry the 2. 6 times 3 is 18 plus 2 is 20, carry the 2. 6 times 3 is 18 plus 2 is 20, carry the 2. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 2 is 8. Now the tens, 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 times 1 is 2. And 4, 8, 6, 14, carry the 1, 3. That's how much she spent on treadmills. How much did she spend on stationary bicycles? So $749 each. She got 19 of them. So 9 times 9 is 81, carry the 8. 9 times 4 is 36, plus 8 is 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Carry the 4. 9 times 7 is 63, plus 4 is 67. And tens place 9, 4, 7. 1, 13, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14. So she spent $14,231 on the bikes. Now the question is asking how much did she spend on her new equipment, and she means all of the new equipment. So now we're going to add that together, $34,684 plus $14,231. It's 5, 11, 9, 8, 4. Okay. There we go. All right, now it did say write an expression, and we forgot to do that. So let's go ahead and write an expression at the bottom. First of all, we had to multiply 1, 3, 3, 4. Oh, that comma is terrible. Let me change it. Times 26. Then we had to add that number, right? That's the number here. To 749 times 19. And that gave us our total. Okay, there's our expression. If it says write an expression, please do it. All right, we forgot. I was going in order and I didn't read all the way through. And that is exactly what you should not do. So do not learn that from me. Read the whole thing first. Okay. A Hudson Valley farmer has 26 employees. He pays each employee $410 per week. Oh, that's not very much at all. After paying his workers for 1 week, the farmer has $162 left in his bank account. How much money did he have at first? Okay, so we're going to take 410 times 26 to figure out how much he paid each week. After paying his worker for 1 week, the farmer had $126 left in his bank account. $162, sorry. And that would equal how much money he had to start with, right? So there's our expression. Now I'm going to do that over here. 410 times 26. 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 4 is 24. Now the tens, 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. And 0, 6, 6, 10. Okay, so this is 10,660 plus 162. So I'm going to add that here. 2, 12, 7, 8, 0, 1. So at the beginning of the week, he had $10,822. So I guess he did pay himself less than he paid everybody else. So that's good. It's an expensive job, huh? All right, number 5. Francis is sewing a border around 2 rectangular tablecloths that measure 9 feet long by 6 feet wide. So there's 2 of them. They are 9 feet by 6 feet. If it takes her 3 minutes to sew on 1 inch of border, then we have to convert from feet to inches too. Remember, 1 foot equals 12 inches. How many minutes will it take her to complete her sewing project? Write an expression and then solve. So what we need to do is find the perimeter, not the area, the perimeter, because all we want to do is sew that border on, right? So we want to sew the border here, 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 all the way around. Okay. And so perimeter equals 6 plus 6, which is 12, right? 6 times 2 plus 9 times 2. That would be 12 plus 18, which equals 30, right? Now that's each. So this one's also 30, and that's feet, and that's feet. So altogether we have, right, for both of them, 60 feet. Now, in order to figure out how long it takes her to sew, 3 minutes for 1 inch is a long time. She's sewing that by hand. She must be sewing that by hand. That's way too long. Okay, 60 feet. And we're going to turn that into inches. So in order to turn that into inches, I need to multiply by 12, right? So 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 6 is 12. Then the tens place. 0 times 1 is 0. 1 times 6 is 6. And I have 720 inches. Okay, now 720 inches times 3 minutes per inch, which she is not using a machine. That's taking too long. Okay. How long is it going to take her to finish? 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 7 is 21. It's going to take her 2,160 minutes. Okay, and we could divide that by 60 if we wanted to figure out how many hours. And again, it said write an expression and then solve. So let's do that first. We have 6 times 2 plus 9 times 2 is the perimeter of 1. Then we're multiplying the whole thing times 2 because there's 2 of them, right? And that is going to give us how many feet? Then we take that number, right? And we multiply the whole thing by 12, and that'll give us inches. And then we multiply that whole thing times 3 to give us how many minutes? Okay, so times 2 gave us how many feet, times 12 gave us how many inches, and times 3 gave us how many minutes. That is a big expression. Okay, number 6. Is this the last page? Yes. Number 6, each grade level at Hooperville schools has 298 students. Wow, that's very exact. If there are 13 grade levels, that includes kindergarten through 12th grade, how many students attend Hooperville schools? Okay, well, each grade has 298 students, and there are 13 grade levels, so we'll just multiply. 3 times 4 is 24, carry the 2. 3 times 9 is 27, plus 2 is 29, carry the 2. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. Now the tens, 8, 9, 2. Okay, 17, 18. 3,874 students. A nearby district, Willington, is much larger. They have 12 times as many students. How many students attend schools in Willington? So we're going to take the same number from part A. We're going to multiply by 12. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 7 is 14, carry the 1. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 1 is 17, carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. And 4, 7, 8, 3. Okay. Now add 8, 8, 14, 16, and 4. 46,488 students. Wow, that's a big district. It's probably more than one school. All right, those last two were pretty easy, actually. All right, good luck. Have a great rest of your day.